So my name is Alice Tay, and I'm an Ontario educator. I am one of Foresight's literacy coaches and consultants. Foresight's ESL program is in accordance with Taiwan's Ministry of Education, and it is modeled by the Ontario Ministry of Education's Language and French as a Second Language program. It's also informed by the Ontario Ministry of Education Steps to English Proficiency Assessment Framework. This is what guides us in our curriculum development as well as planning and delivering of the program. So what I want to speak about is that the ESL program at Foresight focuses on reading, writing, listening, and speaking as a comprehensive approach to learning English as a second language. Research shows that learning a second language deepens students and people in general's ability to communicate socially as well as academically. And it has shown that it enriches one's ability to communicate with other people in many different settings. Even though grammar is a very important part of learning a new language, the approach that we take is to look at language learning as a comprehensive contextual thing. So we speak to the learning of reading, writing, listening, and speaking in ways that offer context to the world, give students a sense of where they belong and how to make sense of the curriculum because the learning environment reflects their reality. We make critical connections to language, culture, as well as society. So this deepens the language learning for the students. So one of the ways that we enrich the space of learning in our program is to address and implement dynamic ways of learning. So small group is a very key approach to the learning of English, where students get to communicate with each other as well as the teacher. They get to practice their speaking, reading, listening, and writing through peer support as well as with the teachers. Year by year, and as the program progresses, they build on skills that have been taught in previous years, and it's enhanced. So it is this gradual progression of language development. So if one were to think about being a potential teacher for Foresight, what we're asking of is to come with an open stance. Foresight values collaboration amongst their teaching team as well as professional learning. And so there's quite a bit of opportunity for teachers to work together to develop curriculum, to deepen their practice, and there is professional learning offered to also interrogate one's practice and to move forward as educators. So my main role as a literacy coach is to support teachers in their practice. I work with small groups of teachers, large groups of teachers, as well as one-on-one in their classroom to deepen their understanding of pedagogy, to support their reading programs and their writing programs. We ask questions of each other and provide strategies so that teachers can deepen not just their own practice, but ways to think about the way students learn and to support their students better. We focus on assessment for, as, and of learning in order to inform us of next steps to improve students in their reading and their writing, speaking, and listening. So Foresight is interested in meeting teachers who are committed to their professional learning. They are interested in developing their practice as teachers. They are committed to the students and their learning, and in that way are open to dialoguing with other teachers, dialoguing with professional coaches who will support them in enhancing the practices they have in classrooms. This means that sometimes we think together, we read together, We try different approaches and strategies in order to better understand our students through assessment, but also to offer them the next steps in order to improve their reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Ultimately, we want our students to be more self-aware of themselves as English language learners, which means that we want to offer students strategies to use in order for them to be better readers, better communicators, and better thinkers. Foresight believes that in order for English learners to be fulsome in both academic and social communication, there are a number of things that ought to happen. That we provide students opportunities to see themselves in the curriculum, that we provide critical connection for students between language, culture, society, and the world, and that they are able to see the different opportunities that English as a second language can provide, whether it's social communication, political communication, cultural communication, academic communication. So English as a second language opens many doors for people, which means that how we teach and learn English needs to be fulsome in comprehensive environments. So to give context and real world relevance to English for our learners is a significant aim that we have in Foresight. If you'd like to join us as an educator in Foresight, we welcome that. We welcome your energy, we welcome your curiosity, we welcome you as learners in teaching as well as developing your practice.